What's up, guys? It's Nico here, and in this video I'm going to talk about why you should not try and pass the FTMO challenge in one day. So there's four big reasons why, and you probably came across this video because perhaps you were searching for ways to pass it in one day, or maybe you've even tried it yourself. So I'm going to show you four big reasons why. I'm also going to show you a solution on how you can pass it relatively quickly and relatively easily, but it's not going to be in one day. All right, so if you're new to the channel, I talk about trading bots, trading algorithms, and different things like that. Also a little bit of longer term investing. So be sure to check out some of my other videos and hit the link down below to subscribe, and also check out some other videos that'll actually show some trading bots and things like that on the screen. But in this video, I'm going to be showing you and really just talking through the four big reasons why you shouldn't try to pass your FTMO challenge within one day. All right, so let's just dive right in. All right, first one, let me delete this block here. It shows if you're trying to do this, right, if you're trying to pass the challenge in one day, what does this show or what does this say about you? And I'm not trying to, not trying to like be critical, but really what this behavior shows is it shows a lack of discipline and a lack of patience, right? If you want something done in one day, that essentially just means that we're not wanting to wait a long time for it to happen, right? It's pretty obvious. And the reality is manual trading and even robot trading or automated trading, it does require massive discipline and patience. It just does. And sorry, there's no way around it. There just is not a way around it. So if you don't have discipline or patience, or you're not willing to develop it, right? It's okay if you don't have that right now. You can develop it. But if you're not willing to develop it, then unfortunately trading is just not the right fit for you. All right, that's just the reality. Even trading with challenges, if it's not real money, or trading with EAs or robots, then still, it's just not for you if you're not willing to accept that it's going to take longer than one day. All right, so that is reason number one. It is just indicative of an underlying problem that is telling you that trading is really just not the right path for you. All right. So let's get into reason number two. Reason number two is if the reason that you are trying to pass the FTMO challenge in one day is because you actually really need the money in one day, which is okay, right? Maybe you're in a situation where you really need to make money like in one day, all right? If that's the case, then trading is actually not the best way to get it fast. There are other much better ways for you to get the money within one day. I'm not necessarily going to talk about an exhaustive list or an actual like how to, but literally trading is very much not the best way to do that. In fact, it's probably one of the fastest ways to like lose the money within one day or within 1 hour or within a couple minutes. So again, I would stay away from trading if that is actually what you need. You want the money in one day, or you need the money like really, really fast, right? Instead, you could get a job. You could work overtime at your job if you already have a job. You could sell something in your house on Facebook Marketplace. That's way faster and easier and safer. You're not gonna try to make the money, but then somehow lose the money, which is probably what's going to happen with trading if you try to make it in one day. Selling something on Facebook Marketplace, way better, way easier way to just make the money in one day. You could ask a family member or friend, or, there's plenty of other online business models. If you're wanting to, do a side hustle or a business model, there's tons of other online business models. I wouldn't necessarily say that I recommend a lot of them. I don't think many of them are are super legit, but some of them will work and they will be way more conducive to actually making money within one day, such as if you are a coach and you just get a new client in one day, or if you're selling a course, or if you're a freelancer and you get a client in one day, right? Or maybe you're even selling like art online, or you're selling an ebook online. I know ebooks are usually cheaper, but if you sell digital art, for example, that's a way to make money online in one day. But yeah, overall, it's not the best way. And you are way more likely to unfortunately actually just lose that money instead of making any. All right. So number three, big reason number three is if you try to pass it in one day, you are just going to end up as a statistic. All right. You'll just be another one of the 98% of traders who lose money with trading. And this is partially the reason why so many people, why trading has such a low success rate and so many people fall into this bucket of traders. All right, because if you want to end up just like 98% of traders, then you can do exactly what 98% of traders do, which is have poor risk management. All right, if you are trying to pass an FTMO challenge in one day, make no mistake, that is poor risk management. You have poor risk management. All right, you also have probably no or very little strategy, and you're also risking everything on one trade, which is just, it's not what a serious professional trader does, and it's definitely not what a trader does who is profitable and who is successful, right? Nobody, I can tell you, anyone who is an actual legitimate successful trader does not do that, all right? So again, you are essentially, you're choosing to put yourself in the bucket of 98% of losing traders, right? By trying to pass it in one day. So just be aware of that. And fourth and final thing is even if you do pass, all right? So again, there's a lot of things that are working against you if you try to pass the challenge in one day. Let's just be real. It's not easy to do. But even if you do pass, let's say that you make it, you pass in one day. You're very likely to still not get a payout because you have to basically repeat that success again, right? Or you have to repeat basically the same strategy that you used to pass. You're probably going to use that same strategy to try and get a payout, which that strategy obviously involves poor risk management, which means you're going to continue to have poor risk management. And yeah, you are just very likely to not get a payout. If you do like randomly happen to get a payout, then here's the kicker. You would have saved more money if you had just never started trading or never taking FTMO challenges to begin with. Because again, the chance of you passing and chance of you getting a payout is so low that you're going to have to do that so many times and pay for all the challenge fees to finally get the payout, where you'd be much more in profit if you just never even started paying for the challenges at all. Okay, so ultimately, if you are trying to pass the challenge in one day, I mean, there's just no way that it turns out well. You're going to end up losing more money than you had to begin with. All right. So again, these are 4 big reasons why you should not try to pass the challenge in one day. If you do still want to pass your FTMO challenge, you absolutely can do it. And I have links down below where I'll show you exactly how you can do it. Right. There's a couple different ways. My favorite way is to use automated trading bots, and I have a trading bot that a lot of people have used, including myself, to get really good payouts. So check out the link down below if you're interested in that. There's also going to be a link to an application form if you want to apply to use this bot as well. All right, this is a much better way. Of course, you don't have to be doing anything manually, so that's the beautiful thing, because passing challenges manually, I've done it. It's very challenging. It's very taxing. It takes longer than you think it's going to take, and it's harder than you think it's going to be. And yeah, so if you're interested in that, click the link down below to either check out some of my videos that'll show you more about the bot. It'll show it on the screen, and it'll show it working. Or yeah, you can also check out some of the testimonials, and you can apply for a spot to use this bot as well. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I just hope that this opened up your eyes to the reality of trying to pass an FTMO challenge in one day. There is such a slim chance that it is actually going to work out in your favor that you might as well just find something that's actually going to work a little bit longer term, right? So again, hope you enjoyed this video. Check out the links down below if you either want to use the trading bot that will help you pass the challenge. It'll help you get to the same result, but it's just not going to take a day. It's going to take a couple weeks, right? So check that out, and I will see you guys on the next one.